Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. So morning. Happy Friday. Locked profits on Microsoft over 122% up. Meta, it's up. I locked profits around 55%. I'm gonna keep holding both unless I'm watching Meta. If it cannot hold today's low, like morning low, I'm getting rid of that because I have 0 DTE. Like, right, my contracts are for today. I got them yesterday and I completely forgot it was Thursday. So I should have gotten those contracts for next week, but whatever. I'll see if I get any deep buy opportunity on Monday, and I buy them for that week, for next week. But yeah, so far my morning looking pretty good thanks to Microsoft and Meta. Both are pretty good. Celsius also looking pretty good. And same thing with Intel. I still like both Celsius and Intel. Yeah, what else? So we have SPY inside this gap here. That's pretty interesting. I like Nvidia holding 141. That's pretty good also. I know I never trade 0 DTEs. I don't really trade 0 DTEs unless, like, I don't trade with such a short time unless I'm looking for a day trade. And I forgot yesterday was Thursday. I should have definitely gotten for next week. Microsoft looking very strong. I think the next PT for Microsoft will be around 431, 430. That's Wednesday high. Yeah, Wednesday high. Tuesday and Wednesday high. Why don't trade Fridays? Most of Friday are extremely choppy, uneventful, and just by journaling my trades, I saw that Fridays were my worst days. So I don't need to trade every single day, especially on a day that I know most of the time I lose money. Guys, remember, trading is not about trading, it's about making money. This is a business. It's about making money. It's not about being here all day watching the chart or trading every single day or trading everything that it's moving. I'm just here looking for good setups, make my money, and get out. Like, I didn't pick trading to be all day sitting on my desk. My best days, according to TradeZilla, are Wednesday. I don't know why. But yeah, my worst days are Fridays. because I'm going on vacation next week and I don't know if I'll be able to do the live streams. That's why I decided to trade today. Yeah, I think today is not gonna be like a regular Friday, but I also don't like trading anything when we have the market moving so fast at open. Okay, I'm looking more profits here on Microsoft. $185% up on Microsoft, 65% up on Meta. Yeah, you don't need to trade more than one mini. We don't need that. Big level here that it's coming for the Q, 498. We have these high here and then 500. But I don't know why the Q is being stuck so much here, rejecting 498, 490, yeah, 498, 499, when the real level is 500. Yeah, 500. So we're really close to two strong resistance, and SPY just filled the gap. It's filled. Let's see what's the next. Yeah, gap is filled. We're having some resistance here. Yeah, 584. And then we have also the gap resistance. Yeah, I will say the main resistance on SPY, it start around 585 and then all the way up till all-time high, which is 586. Morning, morning. I don't know. Depends on what was your plan. Okay, so Microsoft broke Wednesday high. Next real resistance is around 434, 435. That's where I'm gonna be all out. If we keep holding above Wednesday high, it's extremely bullish. Basically, no reason to sell my runners here. I'm so mad that I got stop out on Thursday, on Wednesday on Intel. I got fake out there. Because that play is still valid. It was so crazy how the market moved make a huge move to the downside only to make even a bigger move to the upside the next few days. Like the next 2 days, yesterday and today. I mean, like, why? Why? Okay, Meta going, Meta waking up. Remember, guys, if you want to try to try it out to trade futures with prop firms right now, the best option is the 25 funded account on my funded future. 25k account on my funded future, the straight to funded. It is the best option right now. And on my funded futures, you can have up to 3 accounts. Up to 3 funded accounts. And you can have 7 accounts in total. So you can have up to 3 accounts funded. And then 7 evals. Apex is a scam. Why you say that? Google it. I don't care what people say. I only care what I have experienced. I never had any problem with Apex. You can just repeat what everyone is saying. They don't only pay out YouTubers. I know plenty of people that have been paid from Apex, and they don't even have one video on YouTube. So see, he got paid. See, like, this is like, it's stupid to just repeat what people are saying. You need to try. I don't like talking about other prop firms is if I haven't tried them, if I haven't had any problem with them. I got paid last week from Apex. No, they don't pay YouTubers. They don't have that. I don't have a salary from Apex or My Funded Futures or Tradeify. Pro firms don't pay small YouTubers like me. Not even big ones. Matt doesn't get paid by Apex. Not even Alpine. I think the only one that I had like payment from Prof is Patrick. Ooh, look at Nvidia. But yeah, just please have some personality. If you had any trouble with Apex, okay, said I don't like Apex because they didn't pay me. I do, but it's not like I have a salary or anything. I could be promoting FTT because I will be getting paid from then if you guys use my code, my affiliate code. And I don't do it because FTT, it has a lot of troubles. So yes, this is a business, but also it comes with a lot of responsibility. I cannot talk good about something that is not working, that is not right. Yeah, my pay, I got pay from Apex. I'll tell you when. I think I got I apply, I think it was Friday last week or Thursday, don't remember. And Friday, yeah, I think it was Friday or Thursday last week. And I got approved like 1 hour after applying for a payment, and the money from one of my accounts, I got it on the 22nd. I never show these because I don't like showing these, but I can show you. I don't know. Let me see something. 6K from Apex. What is it? From Apex. And it's not affiliate. It's my trading, from my trading. That's one of the payments. Because I have a personal account, I have personal accounts, and I have LLC also. And I got a payment yesterday from My Funded Futures. For me, My Funded Futures is the best account, is the best prop firm ever. The only thing is you can only copy trade with 3 funded accounts. I wish that let me copy trade with at least 10. If they do that, I will just use My Funded Future as my main prop firm. But because it's only 3, I use it like a side hustle. I know we've been up all morning too fast. I don't like trading when that happens. Like, I cannot trade any of this. I feel like I'm just chasing. Maybe a pullback to the VWAP if we get anything, any any pullback to the VWAP. I'm watching 500 here on the Q. Good thing we have swing trades, right? Intel is looking beautiful. Meta is looking, it's beautiful. Same thing with Microsoft. So we're Gucci with that. That's why I'm not feeling FOMO. Ooh, you passed your first eval. Nice. Congrats. Man, that's a big one. Big one. So we have, okay, big one. We have SPY at 584 resistance, and we have the Q at 500. Let's see, big levels here. Let's see how they're gonna react here. Intel flying. Yeah, fast track, FTT. You can copy trade 20 accounts, but right now they're having so many problems. Like, people are not getting paid, like, are waiting for like over 30 days to get paid. Some people have been waiting 60 days to getting paid. Other people, they were approved and they were told that the money was coming, and then they make new rules that they say it was retroactive. So pretty much, if you made money, if you applied for payment a month ago, you waited like over 30 days for that payment to hit your bank, and then you are told to, last week they told their customers that they made new rules that are gonna apply 1 month back. So that's insane. That's insane. I understand and I have no problem with Profirm making new rules as long as those rules are applying for the future. But you cannot tell me that I follow every single rule you had, and then I made money, I applied for payment, my payments were approved, and then you make new rules and you say those rules are going back 1 month, and so your payment, everything you did, is worthless. That's FTT. That's why I don't talk about that prop firm. I cannot recommend it when they do that. The thing is, like, it's legal. So the thing is, like, there's nothing illegal on that. But yeah, I don't think it's ethical. And yes, they let you trade with 20 accounts, just like Apex, but those accounts are straight funded, and they're making a lot of promotions right now because they need people to buy from them, because they're having a lot of bad publicity, a lot of bad marketing. Maybe in the future I try them, but not right now. Why I decided to take out of the money Intel? Because I'm playing Lips. Yeah, the safety move will be in the money, but I have a bunch of months on that contract. I have a lot of time. I think Intel, if it really moves how I think it's gonna move, it could easily go to 25. Yes, the best. I also have 24. Yeah, Robert. If you pass your account today, just stop trading and wait for they're gonna send you an email tonight with directions to activate your funded account now. My trading strategy, you have it on my free course. You have my trading strategy there. You have the link down below. It's a free video course. Well, you have everything but how I swing trade. How I swing trade is only for my mentoring program. But other than that, you have it pretty much there. Okay, so Microsoft, it's kind of reacting Wednesday high. I needed to hold 431 or the VWAP. Meta is still looking pretty strong. I think we could have a pullback here because again 500 is a very strong resistance on the Q, and we have 584 strong resistance on SPY. How do I copy trade? I do it on Trade-O-Bait groups. It's very easy. Just Google, just research a little bit. There's a bunch of tutorials on YouTube. That's how I learned how to do it. Watching YouTube videos. What's the best account? It depends if you are patient. On my funded futures, I think I like any of their 50k accounts, but right now they came up with a new 25k funded account, and I think that's pretty good. I think that I like that one right now. I don't like their 50k funded account. I think it's too expensive, and the Trade-O-Fi is way better. So it depends. You want to buy evals or you want to buy straight to funded accounts. Yeah, I think my fund the future is coming out with too many accounts. They should have like two options, even one. Make it simple. I honestly I can't keep up with how many new accounts every single pro firm has. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'm getting all out of Microsoft and Meta. It's Friday. Those contracts are zero DTE. I can see the market pulling back here. Both the SPY and the Q are too far from the VWAP. Microsoft needs to hold 431 or the VWAP. Yes, they both can keep going higher, but again, I have zero DTE contracts. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. I like this reaction here, but I don't know if I want to go against this very, very strong market. We always say, and it's the truth, the trend is your friend, so we always want to go with the trend, not against it. Yes, I can see a good risk reward of playing a reaction here. Same thing with the 500 level on the Q. But again, I don't know if I want to go against this very, very strong market. Dun, dun, dun. When we have like a huge move right when the market open, I need to really, really be patient and wait for good entries. And sometimes I can't even take a trade. Because for me, the move is already like done. Like I feel like it's too late for me to enter anything. But we caught it with Meta and Microsoft. Yeah, right? The same thing for me. That's why I'm so patient. I'm not a patient person at all. But yeah, having so much pain of losing and losing and losing at the beginning of my trading career, that I'm okay, like waiting and waiting here for a good trade instead of just entering anything and losing money. Especially on a Friday. I don't want to be red on a Friday. I'm from Venezuela. And I've been trading for 8 years now. I'm not sure exactly. But full time, I've been trading for 8 years, but full time, 5 years, I think, 4. I think it was at the beginning of COVID. When I started trading like full time. I kind of had to, right? I was trading here and there. I was getting good, and then everything closed because of COVID. And yeah, I have nothing to do but trade. And then I was like, well, this is it. But I was trading before COVID. It's so funny, every time that I talk with people, they always say that they traded with COVID, but they always say, oh, I traded too. And I was like, yeah, how long, when was it, how was it? And they were like, oh, just when COVID. Everyone was trying to make money off of trading during the lockdown. COVID trading was so easy. Just pretty much buy the dip and that's it. And that's the thing. Like, a lot of people started to trade during COVID, and during that time the market wasn't normal. I still think this market is not normal. The market used to not move too much before COVID. Now we're having huge days. And still, I don't think this is normal. The market used to be boring. We used to have like $1 move or something like that. I think that's why so many people in the past traded penny stocks, because you can have huge move with penny stocks. Yeah, this is a new normal. The thing is, like, I keep adjusting my trading style with the market. We need to do that to survive. Like, I'm still adjusting my trading style because I started trading futures, which is pretty much new for me. I only been trading futures for a year. I think trading is something that we're gonna keep learning and adjusting forever. 2 years. It took me 2 years to be profitable. His market today is crazy resilient. If I see the Q really breaking 500 and holding in a support, most likely I'm gonna try to go long there. If I've been trading for 7-8 years, but I've been trading 5 years full time, what do you think are the first 2 years? Are full time or on the side? Easy math there. Beautiful bounce out of the VWAP on Microsoft. Okay, we have the 500 break. I want to see this candle holding strongly above 500. And then maybe a pullback and we go long. Intel looking beautiful. Got any plans for the weekend? I'm going on vacation. I'm traveling on the weekend. I can see today being a boring day for me, for you guys on the stream, because no trade for futures with futures. I think I'm gonna give it time till 11:30. If I don't find a good, I honestly want to pull back to the VWAP on SPY and the Q. I feel like I already missed the move for today, or I missed a good entry. Well, I didn't miss it. I just don't trade when we open with big move. I don't feel comfortable trading like that. Okay, we have a rejection there. $500 rejection. The move today was when the market opened, not so much pre-market, but yeah, when we have huge gap ups or down, I also don't like trading those days, or those days are very difficult for me to trade. The good thing is, like, the market's gonna be here forever and we don't need to trade every single day. But I'm happy that I had those swing trades with futures. I'm sorry, with options. Those option swing trades still look very good, both Meta and Microsoft. Nvidia very strong. Pretty good hold here on the Q on SPY 584. Same thing with the Q500. We have Nvidia right now right at resistance. Is this all-time high for Nvidia? Oh no. Nvidia today was perfect. 141 hold. It was just too fast. Everything was just too fast. I missed that play also. Only the VWAP. Guys, indicators are not gonna do anything to your trading. Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna try some puts here on the Q. This is risky because I'm going against the trend. My stop loss is gonna be this candle high here. Let's see if I can have a little move and I'll be out. I'm looking for a move till here, 499.60. Again, my stop loss is this high. It's a risky trade because I'm going against the trend, but I like that 500 resistance level. And if I can get a move to this little support here, I'll be out. It looks like it's gonna stop me out. We'll see. Okay, I like that reaction. Let's see if it can give me a little bit more. Just looking for a quick move to the downside, like small move to the downside, just playing the 500 reaction. If I can get one. Give me a little bit more. Come on. I like that reaction on Nvidia. Apple is looking strong. That's not gonna help me here, but I like that reaction on Nvidia. Come on, give me a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Apple is not helping me here. Nvidia is still reacting, which I like, but Apple is very strong. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I'm out. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Damn. That was my PT. Just this little level here. But I'm good. I'm good. Little base hit. I'm happy with that. Yeah, we could definitely go a little bit lower, play around here, and then the VWAP, but the market is very strong. I said it when I took it, it's a very risky trade because I'm going against the trend. I think the best trades today are just being very patient and waiting for pullbacks to a strong support and play the upside. Today is the day that we want to play the upside, not the downside. But this is not a trade I recommend to anyone, the one that I took, unless you're very skilled scalper. But yeah, happy I did this trade with 20 APEX PAs and 2 evals. So basically copy trading with 22 accounts. But it's a good little base hit for a Friday. Look at Meta. Meta is flying. 582, I will say 584, 585. Not 582, 584, 585. The next big resistance for Meta. I still like this rejection. I still think we could go to the VWAP or at least to these wicks here. But again, I think the best trades are waiting for pullbacks and waiting, I will say, to the VWAP and see how it's gonna react to the VWAP, both SPY and the Q. Or we wait until we see a strong break of 500. Same thing here with 584. I think 500 on the Q is easier than SPY here because all these resistance we have on SPY, we can see it here on the daily, a bunch of wicks, rejection, rejection. This is all-time high, rejection, rejection. So SPY has a lot of resistance above, a lot of different levels that we could reject. So I think cleaner trade will be on the Q, waiting for 500 to break or the pullback to the VWAP. But it's definitely looking like a flag here, right? Flag, same thing here for the Q. So yeah, we need to wait and see for 500 break or a pullback to the VWAP. That will be the next trade. I'm going for holidays on the weekend. You were sweating on that trade? Why? The key is not having emotion, just having a plan. And how you don't have emotions, one, with not being in with huge size, or being understanding how much you can lose. If you understand how much you can lose and be okay with it, you can go and make the trade. I like this flag on Microsoft. Microsoft flagging, beautiful hold above the VWAP and is holding 431. The most difficult aspect since the beginning, and it still is my mentality. Wanted to trade, wanted to take profit. I'm sorry, take trades. thinking that just because I'm trading, I'm gonna make money. Thinking about how much money I can make instead of thinking how much, how it's my setup. I think that's the most difficult part of trading, and it's always gonna be there. It just like gets a little bit easier to control it, but it's always there. I remember at the beginning, I will be entering trades like crazy. 100 trades per day, 50, 200, like being in and out non-stop. And I was trading penny stock at the beginning. Imagine if I had a prop firms 7-8 years ago. I'll be all in with 10 minis on every single trade, blowing up every single account, making a budget and losing it all. How did I get better mentally? Honestly, experience, time. Like everything, how do you get better driving? Experience, time, practicing. How do you get better at any sports? Same thing. A lot of practice. A lot of losing. 2,000 trades? It's just because it's too easy to trade here. Like, it's so easy for me to trade here. Just one click and I buy a bunch of contracts, and then one click, in and out, in and out, in and out. It's too easy. Trading futures with props, if you're new, ooh, it's tough. It's very tough. That's why I think it's very good. If you're new, it's very good trading with my funded futures, because my funded futures, most of their accounts, they limit the amount of contracts that you can buy per account. On the 50K, most of their programs, you can only trade with one mini, and same thing with the 25K accounts. Also, they limit the amount you can lose per day, which a lot of people don't like, but I think it's very good. It's very good. That way you won't, it's very difficult to blow up your account. You cannot blow up your account in one day, maybe in 2 days, but not in one day. Same thing with the 50K trade 05 straight to funded account. They limit the amount of money. You can only lose $1,200 per day. They lock you out of your account. 5 minutes? Yes, you have the info here. The info is on my Discord. 25K straight to funded account. It's here. You have the info there. How do I do that? I make a watch list every single day. Every single day but Fridays. Fridays I honestly don't make any watch list. Fridays I don't really trade options, so I only check it out pretty much spam the queue to trade on Fridays. But the other days I do make a watch list. I honestly, because I've been doing this for so many years, before the market closing, I already know what I'm looking to trade the next day. Just by how the daily candlestick is looking, I already kind of know what I want to trade the next day. And then I go through a bunch of charts, and then I pick the one that it looks easier for me to trade. No, I don't use any scans. Guys, I only use what you guys see me using here. There's no secret. I only use the VWAP. I do my own levels. I don't do any indicators for that, or I don't follow anyone for that. I do my own levels. And for trades, I read the candlestick, understand what's the market trend or market structure, which is basically understanding if the market is bullish or bearish on the bigger time frames. I plot my own levels, and then I understand how to read. Like I'm good reading the candlesticks. That's all I do. No scans, no indicators, not secretly following anyone else. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. If you're new here, I always say to my students, only trade span the queue. You can go a little bit crazy if you watch too many charts. It's easier to always trade the same thing over and over and over again. I mean, you pretty much have the levels already. Like, I don't need to make levels every single day for span the queue unless we have new all-time highs or we have huge move. But I have the same level that I plot the past few days. I didn't need to do anything, right? And also watching so much the span the queue, I understand how each one's move, right? It's kind of like each stocks has their own personality. I can see Nvidia at the beginning of the day, and I understand if Nvidia is gonna be tradable or not. Ooh, look at that move. Let's see how span the queue are gonna react at the VWAP. Why no moving average? I don't need them. I don't need them. Also, you guys need to understand, like, trading is very personal. Whatever works for you, just use it. Like, I always get so many questions about why I don't use futures charts like ES and NQ. I don't need it. Span the queue works perfectly fine for me. I don't need to change that. Also, I like to have my charts very clean. Like, I'm right now, I'm kind of freaking out because I have too many lines on the SPY and the Q. Too much going on here. This chart is freaking me out because it have too many support and resistance. In fact, I need to clean. I'm gonna clean it right now. Yeah, way better. Let's clean this. Let's make some levels here together. So we have all-time high. We have some support here. And I can see also we having a little 500 here. Reaction, reaction, reaction. 500, very important round level, round number. So we have 500 resistance here. Now it's way cleaner than before. I can see some support here. This chart is a little bit weird. We have a gap here below. The thing is, like, SpandeQ was too choppy the past few days. So that's why we have so many important levels like intraday and daily. Support and resistance. And we have a gap here. We have a gap here. But today what matters is 500. 500. And the level where we open. Oh, exactly the same level here. Here. And the VWAP. That's all I need for to trade today. After penny stocks, I did crypto. And I also lost money. I had no idea what I was doing. I bought high and sold low. I was buying high and selling low. I remember buying crypto Bitcoin at, it was like 11,500 or something like that, and I sold around 4,700. How did I get past that? I understood that I had no idea what I was doing. I was just trading for the sake of trading. I was trading because I wanted to be a millionaire in like a week. That's the truth. I was just trading because I wanted to quit my job. I didn't want to work. I didn't want to have a boss, and I was desperate to make money. And I understood that what I was doing, it wasn't making any sense. I understood that I needed to learn, I needed to study, and I needed to be patient for my trades. You bought Bitcoin at 500? Back then, I was doing anything and everything. Well, not everything and anything. But mainly, I was working on a restaurant. And I was making pretty good money. I was number 1 in sales. Yeah, I got very good tips. I was number 1. It's big. I have very small hands, but yeah, it's very big. I also worked on a car dealership. Honestly, before coming to the States, I didn't like anything related to sales. In fact, I hated sales. And then when I came here, I understood like I needed to work on something that I was making money based on my work. I didn't want like a straight up salary. I wanted something with commissions, and the best thing was either a dealership. And I learned a lot about sales there. And then I moved into the restaurant business. And I like it for a little bit. Then the restaurant business, like being a waiter, it's extremely difficult. It's very tough. Very, very tough. Mentally, emotionally, and also very physical. In fact, I think I messed up my back when I was working there. When I was working on a restaurant. But I had a plan. I worked very hard for a few years, but I always knew what was my north. I always knew that I wanted to trade and I wanted to make this work. So I worked very hard on the dealership, on the restaurant, saved a lot of money, and I was 1,000% focused on selling, making money, saving that money, and making trading work for me. Like I knew I wanted to do this so bad that I put so many hours studying, practicing. I was very picky with my trades. I knew I wanted to do this. For 2 years, I barely had any fun, honestly. I was working non-stop, and then I was studying the charts. My back is better, but I cannot do any heavy lifting. I think it depends on what dealership you work. For the one that I was working, it was a small one, and I was getting a flat rate for each car that I sold. I think I was making 2K per car, plus I was making some commissions on the with the insurance company. It looked like this was the touch of the VWAP. I was waiting to see kind of these candlesticks, but closer to the VWAP to go long. Let's see if we can have that. I want to see more green candlesticks here closer to the VWAP. And I'm gonna trade. If I trade anything else, it's gonna be with my my funded futures PAs. Oh, the pickleball is going awesome. I have a pickleball class today around 2:30 because I'm entering a tournament on November 9th. I have one in November 9th. It's gonna be a double mix tournament. So my partner and I we're practicing. We're having a coach 3 times per week. We're having classes Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Thank you. You hate pickleball? I understand. But why you hate it? I know people that play tennis hate pickleball. I'm a tennis player and I love pickleball. So tell me why. I want to hear your reasoning behind that. I think it's so much fun. It's super fun. I'm going on vacation next week and all I can think about is looking for courts to play there. How much do it? That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how much I'm charging for that. I'm sorry, how much I'm paying for that. I'm paying because I want to get better. I want to get better at pickleball. I'm also gonna get into golf lessons next month if I have time. And again, I'm gonna pay because I want to get better at that. I want to get better at golf. What pickleball? I'll show you my pickleball rackets. So I have these two. This one I bought on Amazon for like $90, and this one is a Pro One Selkirk. I pay like $275 for this one, and I honestly like more the cheaper one. I like more this one. This one is for tennis players, and it has a lot of power. It's supposed to have control, but I have more control on this one. And still, I've been playing with this one for like 2 months, and I'm still getting used to it to this one. What do you mean, what system I use to trade? Hitting, drinking and smoking? No smoking here. Bear flag? I don't see any bear flag. Bear flag, if anything, it's a bull flag. Why a bear flag? Rotary swing? Okay, I'm gonna check that one. Ooh, I know who he is. Yeah, I know who he is. I've seen their videos. Yep. Okay, calm down. What do I make with my profits? What do you think I make with my profits? I invest them. I invest with my profits. I help my family. I go on vacation. I buy pretty much whatever I want. No ICT here. Guys, I trade very simple. Market trend, support and resistance, and candlesticks. You wanna see me playing? Maybe in the futures when I if I decide in the futures to make a vlog type of video, you guys will definitely see me playing Pickleball. Yeah, I'm very competitive. I play to win. I don't play to play. The thing is, like, I'm shy. I'm private also, so I'm not doing YouTube to get famous or having a big following. I'm only trading live here because one, you guys definitely help me keeping my trades in check, right? Because it's way more difficult to trade with people watching you because I'm super conscious of not taking bad trades. Basically, you like, one thing is taking bad trades when nobody's watching you. Another thing is making bad trades when you have like 100 people or even more people watching you. I can feel the pressure. Like, it's definitely way more difficult trading live. And that's one thing. The other thing is, like, also this is kind of like my journal, right? My trading journal. I can go back and watch my videos and see what I was doing wrong and what I did right. And that's why also I sometimes get messages that I had, like, how can I have a red morning on the stream and then I end up green at the end of the day? Because when I'm trading by myself, I don't hesitate. I also feel like I like having conversations with you guys while waiting for trades. I think it's easier for me to be more patient on the stream than because I'm talking with you guys. Than just being on my own and waiting like for hours to take a trade. Even though when I'm not doing the stream and if I'm trading, I'm watching YouTube or getting distracted with Netflix. So I'm okay waiting for trades, but I still like it more doing it on the stream when I'm with you guys. I don't have that data, honestly. Okay, let's see here how SPY is gonna react again at the VWAP. It's kind of tricky because we have Nvidia at resistance, but it's consolidating there. We have also Apple at resistance, but we're not looking like strong rejections on Apple and Nvidia. And this SPY hold is looking pretty good. You cannot trade on Trade-O-Vate more than one prop firm together. You can use Replicanto for that. I don't know what you're talking about having 6 to 10 month out contracts. On what? You need to give me context on that. On what stock? Tesla. I don't know, is Tesla giving you a pullback for that? Tesla, the thing is, like, Tesla has a huge gap below, and I don't like going long, like buying leaps on something that it has big gaps below. Can it keep going higher? Yes, sure, but it's too risky for me to buy leaps on Tesla when you have a huge gap below. I would prefer to see Tesla fill in that gap, and then I will definitely buy the dip there. But give me context, like, why are you looking to buy options 6, 10 months out, 12 months out? There's have to be a reason why. You're not just like, what about Tesla? What about Microsoft? What about Meta? What about Apple? Buy shares if you wanna buy and hold. Well, buy shares. Way better than buying lips, expensive lips. Unless you see something that you like on the chart. Like, give me a reasoning why you want to buy that. Okay, I'm liking this SPY hold here. I'm gonna try it out. My stop loss is gonna be a strong break under the VWAP. I'm trading with my funded futures right now. That is not a good reasoning to thinking on buying lips. The reason it should be because you see there's a explanation why it's on the chart, like why you wanna trade that chart. Tell me what level you're looking, if you're looking for a move to, I don't know, let's just say Microsoft, if it holds 431, it could move to 440. I don't know, give me a good explanation. Just buying because if it goes buying time because you think it's gonna go higher, because if it will have time to recover, it's not a good reasoning why. The reasoning why should be a trading plan. What levels are you looking to hold? Why are you buying the dip? Like, and because of what you are writing, I think you just want to have, I think it's way better to just buy shares. Why is this buy way weaker than the Q now? It's not looking good. I'm trading ES based on the SPY chart. I'm a technical trader. I'm not a fundamental trader. So if you want my opinion on something, you need to give me a reason why and what you see on the chart. A trade for me is not just because. Okay, looks like I'm gonna get stop out here. Let's see. SPY is not looking good. I want to see it bouncing here. Yeah, I don't check futures chart. I only check SPY on the Q. That's why you guys see SPY on the Q on the stream here. That's why you have here SPY on the Q. Yeah, you want to see SPY on the Q aligning and going on the same direction. You think I should look futures? I think I should do whatever works for me. And I think you should do whatever works for you. It's good that you're watching different streams to compare your trading, but it's not good that you are telling me what to do. You do you, I do me. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, it's almost 11:30. If this trade doesn't work, I'll be out of here. Let's see, I think it's gonna stop me out. Boom, boom, boom. I'm watching this little wick here to see if we have another strong bounce. Dun, 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 dun. SPY definitely weaker than the Q. Okay, I'm out. Dun, 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 dun. Man, oh man, if this goes above the VWAP, I'm gonna be so mad. If rejects the VWAP, it could be a good entry to go short. You were not suggesting, you were saying I should do something. That is not a suggestion. I like that reaction. Should I play a reaction there? I like how it's rejecting now. It went under the VWAP and it's rejecting now. Okay, I'm gonna try a short here. Last trade of the day on the stream. My stop loss is gonna be if holds the VWAP. Apple is looking a little bit more bearish too. Let's see if we have any continuation here. At least to 582.50. Okay. Let's see if Apple can go back down to the VWAP. That will definitely help my trade. I should have taken that one with micro so I can lock profits here. Hurry up. Hurry up. I need to pee. I really need to go to the bathroom, so hurry up. Give me more. Give me a little bit more. Come on. Okay. 582.50. Under that. Give me a little bit more. Come on. First BT hit. The next one would be this little support here, and then support here, and then opening print. Actually, was water. The water that I have here. If we can have Apple going to the VWAP, I think I can have the move to at least this little level here. 582, I will say. Let's see how the Q is gonna react to the VWAP here. This is an ugly daily candle. Okay, the Q right at the VWAP. I know, it's not good. I need to pee. But I want to see this thin flush. I was not expecting this move on SPY. I was expecting SPY to hold the VWAP. The Q is looking way better than SPY. The Q is looking like a good entry to go long. Adult diapers? That's funny. Okay, Meta is having trouble here. Same thing with Microsoft. That's gonna help my trade. I should have definitely taken this trade with micros. Should I get out here? Pretty much flat. It's gonna be a flat day with these accounts. If I get out here, or I don't know if I want to wait for 582. So far, it's still looking bearish. Okay, Apple looking weak still. Same thing with Microsoft. Nvidia doing not much, nothing pretty much. Okay, we're looking Gucci. Come on, keep going lower. Give me more. Give me a little bit more. Okay, I like that reaction on this 5-minute candle. Let's see if we have continuation to the downside. Want to see a move to 582 and then pretty much the support here. But I also really like this hold here on the Q. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Go. More. Give me more. Microsoft. If Microsoft loses the VWAP, we're having a bigger move here. Meta right at the VWAP. Nvidia reacting. Apple reacting. Let's see. Okay. Come on, give me a little bit more. Okay, okay, I like that. I like that. Come on, give me a little bit more. The Q is holding very good. Very, very good so far. Okay, so we have the touch of the support here. This could be it. Okay, we're still looking weak. Okay, okay. Still looks weak, but I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. By how SPY is looking, I think it's gonna give back this entire move, this morning move. It's weird, why? And it still has a gap below. Can you imagine if the SPY fills this gap here? The gap that it made from the gap up this morning. So basically, the gap is from today's open till yesterday's close. Okay guys, I need to pee. I'm done with today. 250 on my funded futures accounts. Sorry, excuse me. Those 3 accounts are PAs, and I trade beautiful 220 with the 50k PAs and 440 with the 150k PAs that I have with Apex. So beautiful Friday, just little base hits. We did pretty good. 3 trades only. Super happy that I was... Honestly, the first trade that I took with my funded futures, the one that I took here, I'm not mad about this one because we had a very strong move. I was patient enough to play... trying to play a bounce out of the VWAP, which I don't really was expecting this huge sell-off because we have a strong bounce rejection here on the VWAP, and I entered on this candlestick, which is showing a hold of the VWAP. So I'm not really mad about my first red trade that I took with my funded futures, but I'm very happy that I was able to turn things around on these accounts, and I was able to be level-headed and understanding that we broke we're on a downtrend here. SPY broke the VWAP, and then I waiting for a retest of the VWAP, waiting for a reaction there. So super happy with that trade. I will say all 3. I am happy with all my 3 trades. I'm happy with today. Yes, very happy with today. Watch out the Q still trying to hold the VWAP, which is extremely bullish. Watch out for Apple hold of the VWAP. But guys, I'm done. I'm green with options. A big day for me with thanks to Microsoft, and another little base hit with futures, but I'm super happy. Super happy with this. I might see you guys next week. I don't know. I'm gonna be on vacation, but if I post any videos or if I start any stream, you guys are gonna have the alerts on my Discord. So if you're not on my Discord, you don't need to pay anything to have that. Just go to my Discord. The link is down below, so go there, and I might see you next week. I might see you the other week, but I'm gonna enjoy my profits, enjoy my vacation. So thank you guys, love you. Like the video. Bye.